day after I arrived, and Phil and I are ready to start doing the ceramic coating, right, using the Cerakote product. So what I need to do right now is get the exhaust pulled off. But before I do that, I'd like to show some up close. So any place where they're concerned about rusting or something being sealed off, they've got it coated here. So we'll definitely get this all coated with ceramic. The exhaust bracket there, we'll get that coated up as well. And then you can see really well how as it got hot and started to discolor, you know, and there's weird kind of spots where either maybe somebody, because they had touched it there, or it's just something about the metal on the surface. It's not changing color evenly. Right here you can see where it's been scuffed, and right here, but there's some letters, they didn't want to scuff that. And then back here you can see, look behind this heat shield, you know, so basically they put these parts on, but then it looks like they come after the fact and give it this brushed appearance. And right through here, the brushed metal, that looks really good. That's done really well. But then right here, it all goes off on a different angle. This I found kind of interesting. This area here, they got it sealed, but it's a really visible area of the exhaust. So I'm kind of surprised that something wasn't done to, you know, cover that, or just don't do it at all. But in this bracket here, it's a chrome piece. So I think if we're gonna black all this out, we'll just make this black as well. And then again, the different coloring that's happening in this brushed metal effect that they've done here. So this is riveted on, so we will end up sandblasting the whole thing, including that strap. This will get blasted as well, so all this will just be sprayed with ceramic altogether. And then these come off really easy, so those will be a different color that matches these parts here a little better. Okay, that's it for the up close. Now I'll get busy ripping it all apart. It's gonna look pretty slick.
It's funny how it's shiny now, but it'll be flat once it's dry.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, you're right. These are really good.
It's as good a one as I've ever had. I mean, my aunt used to make.
Sorry. Surprise.
My aunt used to make them when I was a kid, and I always thought they were the best. And after eating these, this is like my go-to food.
What's this place called?
Rocket Bakery.
Rocket Bakery.
And I think there's a couple. There's 2 or 3 of them.
Everything's finished up, and both Phil and I were getting ready to hit the road, so we wanted to do one last overview of the Royal Enfield Himalayan and our custom ceramic job. So what do you think, Phil?
You know, I think it looks great. The exhaust was the one thing when you pulled into the driveway that I said, huh, that's really the only thing on this bike that looks unfinished. The Glacier series is good to about 2,000 degrees internal temperature, so basically you're not going to get that pipe hot enough to damage the coating in any way. It's chemical resistant, rust resistant, and scratch resistant, so you know, short of taking a screwdriver to it, it's pretty impervious. By the way, this is these colors are Glacier Black and Glacier Titanium. And there's a Glacier Gold, a Glacier Silver, which is much brighter than this, and a Glacier Green. And the colors can be mixed, so we could theoretically mix some black with this titanium and make it even a darker gray if somebody wanted, you know, somebody wanted this a little bit dark. Somebody else buys one of these bikes and says, boy, it would be really nice to, you know, kind of finish it up and add that longevity to the exhaust system. Even though it's a stainless steel part, theoretically it will still rust. Yeah, somebody could break the parts in half, you know, ship them in a box, and you know, we could turn them around, you know, in a few days and get them on the road back, and you'd be in the, you know, you'd be in the same boat you are here with the finished product.
Did you have fun doing it?
Yeah, it's always fun to try new parts and yeah, and then to see the, you know, the finished product. You know, rarely do I get to see the start to finish like we did here. You know, normally I get calls, I get parts, I coat them, they go back. Sometimes I get photos, finished photos of them, and sometimes I don't. So
yeah,
this was kind of cool to see this one all the way through, and I'm gonna be anxious to see how your trip plays out and what your overall review is of the bike itself.
Yeah,
well done, so.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I wish you luck, and I'd say give me a call if you get into trouble, but since I'm making a road trip as well, I'm not going to be much help to you. So.
Well, if I get into trouble, I may let you know, but I won't expect any
Yeah.
Any help.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? I'm in trouble.
I'm stuck, and I don't know a whole lot of folks in Canada to bail you out, but
But you know what I do know about folks in Canada? They are nice. They're friendly.
Yeah.
So I have no worries. Yeah, I love Canada.
Cool. Well, I wish you well, man. I hope it's smooth sailing the whole way, and you make it back to Anchorage without anything more with a bad case of exhaustion from being on the road so many days, so many hours.
Yeah. If I'm gonna have if I'll have an exhaust issue, let it be exhaustion.
There you go.
Nothing with this.
There you go.
This is gonna be good. All right, thanks, Phil.
Got no problem. That won't fail on you. So.
All right, take it easy.